a difficult kill though with the haste. So they have to chain the next stun into. Oh,
he's getting very greedy. He just hastes up to the high ground. But both Kaka and Faye hanging around now with SCCC.
This is such a difficult kill though with the haste. They have to chain the next stun into. Oh,
he's getting very greedy. He just hastes up to the high ground. Miracle just not playing. It's starting to stagnate what they can do in terms of kill potential, and they are just staying down here on the bottom lane. And even with that in mind, Kaka actually making a go onto Matumba Man. The infused range drop will help Matumba just a little bit. Faves there as well. And GH, he's going to be the one to get surrounded. And Newbee, again with these rotations, pick up a second kill.
Faith might die here. That was really cool. Oh, 3 HP. That's siege creep. Very close. Does get out though. Yeah, this, oh, man, oh, whoa.
1v1 also around.
GH, very nice.
Smelling the smoke, Kaka tries to go for the stun, but GH is there with the quicker reactions, a miracle.
They get Doom off. The question is if U9 is even going to give Doom the chance to cast that spell, because I feel like Doom could solo him as well, almost.
They're actually going to be able to find the CM instead. It's the easier kill, by no means the one that would have been ideal, but it will be something.
Someone else get Doom.
But that kind of scan could be a bit of a false one, because they know that mind control is already there. So maybe just expecting him to be on his own and him to be the only one to hit it. Liquid are going to come in for the fight. Spike and the finger with the rockets will take the first kill. The healing was out for Newbee as well as the Omni ult. They'll try and fight back into this one. Matumba's actually continuing to chase. They did get the Doom out onto the SF, but the first heal will pop him back up. Looks towards Kuroki. They'll get a kill in return, Newbee. They'll keep U9 safe as he Blade Fury's back behind the tower. Matumba Man now has to be careful on the retreat. Miracle on the sideline, still with a pretty full tank of mana. Seeing if he can maybe find U9 low, bring SCCC down very low with the March and Machines. SCCC will be able to walk out, but Miracle pays with his life at that attempt. Kaka hunts him down with the Impale. And at the end of the day...
Slow, and that will eventually mean in this game they're more than likely going to be down 5 digits on gold. It could even be a 15,000 lead, and then they have to win by massively outplaying in their own base.
We'll get the dust out here onto the next assassin with the burst of the finger, bringing him down low, but Kaka pops the stick charges, turns around with the stun. GH is blown up. They will lose the next assassin. So Liquid gets the 1-for-1. They've got the vision on Kuroki, though the sentry's out. Doom will be dropped onto SCCC. Can Liquid dive for this? Miracle, he'd love to find it. Matumba Man getting the vision here on the front lines with the horn. They'll get a massive kill, bringing down the Shadow Fiend, but now mind control. Stuck under the tower, takes an Omni Slash to the face. Newbee will find the trade. Miracle does manage to make sure the numbers end up favoring Liquid with the final third kill of the tree. Kaka on the high ground realizes that he has been spotted. Immediate D-ward. Now Liquid themselves have to be careful. Miracle keeping across to the shrine. Kuroki looking for a potential leading, getting in a good play for the overgrowth. Gets it onto one with a finger. Coming through, bringing Faith down low. They'll find the Crystal Maiden. The Doom has been dropped on the Omni. Great Doom, making sure the KP is limited this fight. The burst from Miracle secures Liquid the second kill in the tree line though. U9 manning up against Matumba Man. SCCC looking to line up the raises. Doesn't need to at the end of the day. U9 hits the crit. They will lose the Spectre, Liquid. 2-for-1. Liquid maybe seeing if they could go in for anything more. They're healing up by the shrine. They've still got 4 versus the 3 of Newbee.
There's still Omni Slash available. They need to be careful here.
Got to blink back. And I believe, yeah, that they are just going to...
This could be a different story, because then they could still blink Doom beyond the...
Are they going to get the Doom on mind control charge? And even though the blink out was there, he'll still find the raise to grab the Doom. A brilliant stun comes out onto 3, though, from GH. He will die. Is it going to be enough to allow his team to secure the fight? Jump forward from Miracle will be held back by the Spike Carapace, but they've already brought down 2. There's the Yules trying to protect himself. Miracle gets the burst off in time. They will find the third, but again, it's a 3-for-3 trade. Newbee were able to find 3 back in return, bringing down Miracle. One of the bigger ones. Overall, the gold will favor the side of Newbee, keeping
enough damage to destroy living armor. That makes a very big difference for his pushing prowess.
Look at this down bottom, Kaka hunting down Matumba, setting up for the fact that U9's coming over. They do have a horn. He's not going to try and use it to get out. Gets instantly bashed up as well by U9. Risky here from the side of Team Liquid. High risk and questionable how high the reward could potentially be. Kaka comes down, lands the stun onto Kuroki. They'll pop the horn, mind control, jumping up the high ground, looking for the Doom. Will find the Omni Knight. Faith gets bursted as Miracle boxes in. SCCC gets off the Requiem, mind control, pots the BKB, trying to get on the retreat, but the Skadi slows him down. Omni Slash comes through from U9. Matumba Man's chopped down. Liquid, they've lost 3. Miracle just trying to get himself out of there. He should be fine. Will actually turn, take the kill on Kaka. Blinks out just in time before U9 gets the damage. That's where they've kind of got the even train.
Matumba, he's stuck.
He's turned the Radiance off though.
Oh, they saw him. They saw him get stuck in here. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, no.
Oh, he does have buyback, but Matumba indeed getting set back.
That is
the umpteenth time this
unlucky.
game. Threats that have come together now from Newbee's lineup, and it really just seems like Liquid do not have the answers to nearly enough of what they have. Mind control goes to the jump in. Doom, I believe the Lincoln's Fit did block it. No, he held on. Yeah, he didn't get it off. KP walks it away. They will manage to kill the Shadow Fiend, but the Omni Slash comes through from U9, cleans up Matumba. Mind control as well. There'll be a buyback from GH on the high ground, though. Miracle has been surrounded. He'll buy back, but his Faith picking up a triple kill on the Crystal Maiden.
With what they have.
GG school. So they can't hold on to the Megas here. Liquid will tap out here in the game one. And yeah, as you mentioned, just Newbee, you're looking on another level on this first game today, to be fair. But from the draft to the...
Only looking better than the last one. The main reason being, Spectre is farming freely. It's a lot better start for Matumba Man. The mid lane is even, and Doom is having a good time as well. So far, so good for them.
Wraparound attempt going for Kaka here, who actually comes back in with the two-man burst stroke. Will get himself to safety back around the sidelines, and with the wraparound for Faith with the fatal bombs, the damage is more than there to get SCC a double kill. And Sin, absolutely, I mean, we saw him last game in the lane get a single kill, the first blood.
Yep.
To have two this time round, and again, Miracle in a lot of trouble. The chains don't connect.
Oh, this is very, very bad if he dies. He TP'd back into the lane.
He's gone.
That is something they will have to deal with later on. Or they will have to be so strong that they can just
burst him down. Yeah, for sure.
the
if we see big items on TA, Miracle can certainly do a lot with the Mail Strike as such. Liquid diving very deep on this bottom tower. Mind control almost certainly stuck here as Newbee will surround him. He's a big old brute.
Great shot.
He's speedy here with the Scorched Earth, but he can't quite cut himself out of the forest. Kaka gets low, but the Shadow Word heal from Faith will keep him alive. They get the successful dueling. GH rolling in. That's not going to be the play that he hoped for. Newbee are a little low on the mana, but they should be able to run the Tusk down. As the rest of the team actually, well, the Shadow Fiend, the Ember's back to mid. He says, you don't need me.
Run around with him for 30 seconds and duel him. He doesn't have a TP.
He's space creating. And they may look to just simply move straight in onto him, and indeed they will. They'll drop it all, Horn and Doom, just to get themselves their first kill in the game. Mass TPs for Newbee come through. They'll get the chains, grabbing the Doom underneath the tower with the Remnant Burst and the Jewel. That'll bring the Doom down. Newbee find the kill in return. Miracle has
a dangerous
live
place
shot.
to
Faith
fight.
has Chaotic Offering. They're going to roll in. They'll drop the Doom, but there's the Chaotic Offering onto free with the Fatal Boss, the Triple Remnant. It's not the play that Liquid need to be making. Newbee punish it. Aware that he's around, Kaka finds the initial opening with the Burrow Strike. Haunt will be used. They'll root up Miracle, and TA is out. Brought down immediately, Chaotic Offering dropped onto two. They've got the duel onto Matumba. They get both of the big boys, Miracle and Matumba.
That are so risky and so difficult. Like, again, risk reward is just not
favorable. There's a buyback from Miracle. They want to go in for some sort of a big play. GH rolls through, but the Roshan's already fallen. U9 picks up the Aegis. GH, Gravedog trying to get himself out of there. The Doom will manage to bring down Ember Spirit. In return, U9 pops the Omni Slash. They've actually managed to break the Aegis immediately. Faith gets taken down by a Bell Strike. This buyback from Miracle could just hold Liquid in the game. They'll look towards U9, who goes for the Blade Fury escape, but the meld is too much. Miracle's not done. He's angry. He wants more. He wants blood. Miracle should get the fourth kill here. Surely KP can't play his way out. He can. Newbee.
They are not
happy with
Jugger
that
with them. This could go bad for Newbee in terms of numbers.
Kaka gets a huge epi, that's the question. Jumps in, immediately bursts there, but the Grave's in time for Kuro. Will buy some time from Matumba Man. The three-man Chaotic Offering comes down on their heads. They have lost KP, it's a 1-for-1. Miracle jumps forward, will make sure that Liquid do end up taking the trade. Back, Kuroki's going to look forward to get the vision out. There's the Horn, jumping from Matumba. GH with the roll across, gets the stun onto two. They're trying to take Faith out before he can get the golems down, and they do. There's no Chaotic Offering available, and now with the Doom as well, laid down onto the Juggernaut. Liquid move across for the second. SCC quick with the Remnant out, but a brilliant way for Liquid to take the fight. They may even get Kako down to the low ground with the Burrow Strike. Will self-fuels to dodge the shards, and with another nice flick, he is out of there. In fact, they'll turn to fight. He revs up the epicenter. They manage to trap two here. SCC gets the jewel off onto Kuroki. Burrow Strike onto two. The Infernal Blade gets laid down from Microtron. A quick punch from the Tusk finishes off the Sand King. Liquid still to take the fight as they get KP as well.
Pushing into Slight Chains and Golem and Sand King Stun and the threat of duel is very, very difficult. Oh, I'm hearing a Doom.
Kaka.
See a Sand King.
Chased down here by
He runs pretty fast, actually. Yeah, now he doesn't run anymore.
GH traps him with the Warriors punch.
Nope, the ward is favoring Newbee.
We have mind control trying with a jump in. They have the Hawk for vision. Kaka's already down to low ground with the burrow strike, but Timberman turns towards Faith. They'll take the Warlock out, at least try to. He gets the chance to drop the chaotic offering. Faith continues to run, has the Shadow Word heal as well. He's actually going to be able to keep himself alive here. Now with the duel on the Timberman, they'll look to turn, but the damage from Miracle, he rips through one, he rips through two. Unite tries with the Omni Slash, but this jug just does not do enough initially against the power of Miracle's TA. They'll try and slow them down, Faith, from the high ground with the upheaval, but it's Liquid getting the triple kill on Miracle. Newbee forced back up to the high ground. Miracle, is he done yet? No, he's not. Jumps forward. Look at these meld hits. He crits down the Juggernaut. Ultra kill for Miracle. The Warriors push through onto SCCC. Faith gets brought down. They've found themselves a fourth. SCCC stunned up. Remnants out. Remnants back in. Miracle incredibly low. They have to get themselves out, Liquid. But they will do so with ease as the Grave and heals are there from KuroKy. Chains coming through Miracle, ticking down lower and lower. In Miracle to have this sort of a game, Liquid, and he absolutely is. The horns back up, Miracle with the BKB straight in the shards, traps them all. They're bringing them down low, but the jewel's there from KP. It doesn't matter though, the damage is just too high from Liquid. The physical rips them to pieces. GG is called, and we're going to a game 3. Miracle, with the performance that he needed to pull out on this main stage, will manage to take the victory against Newbee. What a performance.
Now SCC's level 1 against the level 3 Death Prophet. This is really difficult right now.
And I'd imagine, even though, it did look like the Spirit did get the
killing him here.
But yeah, that SCCC, he's going to go out and down. That's your first blood for Liquid. And at the end of the day, that Courier Snipe.
The Spirit Siphon, Ember has to run next to deal damage with Flame Guard, and then he can break the Flame Guard pretty easily. We're going to probably see that exact thing just now from Miracle.
Good kickback as well to buy some time. Is the heal going to be enough to keep him alive? He's got the backup of KuroKy, looks to try and block them off with the shards, won't slow down SCCC, but forces Kaka to back off. Miracle's now able to turn. GH is coming with the rotation. Mind Control joins the crew as well, and Liquid
completely removes Flame Guard from SC.
We are rolling. On the mid lane, the kickback on Miracle. They do have the change set up. Miracle, is the heal going to be enough? He has got presence of KuroKy and Mind Control turning up, and that will be enough for the time being. It's a deep snowball though from KuroKy as they dive the tower. They're looking for SCCC. They will find him. Miracle getting chunked down by the God Strength for the movement speed. It could be too fast. Roll forward from Kaka. Miracle looking for the jukes. It doesn't matter. Unite comes in with a second God Strength smack and brings him down. It's a 2-for-1 at the moment. GH now turning up, but a great boulder smash from Kaka into the silence. Grabs 2, and Newbee will pick to get the AoE stun off the creep. Potentially hoping for Miracle.
But nice flank behind the support.
Oh yes, straining onto Faith on the silencer. Faith, it still manages to survive because Boulder Smash with Kaka, but the ult comes flying through for the Nature's Prophet. That's one down. Looking towards Kaka, gets the magnetize off. Liquid still looking to pursue forward. Newbee back at the cover of the tier 2. Turn around, a huge burst.
In the game, actually, even above the Sven. Not anymore, I suppose. But, oh, they're going for Sven as well. This is a big kill if they get it.
And he's on his own. There is a shrine to TP to, but it looks like no TP's available at the moment on Newbee. He has the War Cry to try and help him out, but Miracle there with the wraparound, jukes out the Boulder Smash attempt from Kaka. There'll be a Storm Bolt to try and hold them back.
Have a lot of AoE damage and nukes.
Well, the ghosts are out though. Liquid are pretty strong. Good Winter's Curse from GH to hold them back. The 3-man silence follow-up from KuroKy comes across in the snowball. Straight onto Faith. They've already eliminated the 2 support.
Wyvern, a key curse can change everything.
And there we go. They try to look to close the apple to Unite, but KP's actually going to be one that wants to try and jump in on the fight. The global silence used as well to make sure they get a clean pick off onto Miracle. They'll turn towards the Wyvern. GH will fall as well. And exactly as you just mentioned, Sin.
Once again, I think Newbee will be interested in fighting this. Global up in 5. They do not have Glyph, however. They need to go in fast, else it's over.
See what the kind of jump they want to go for. They smoked up to close the gap. KP in immediately with the duel, and again, there's the combination. Duel into silence. They get 1. They'll land the stun onto Matuma. They pick a second. The Aegis is popped. Liquid, can they save the Wolf Boy? They're trying to get themselves back in. GH does land the Winter's Curse. It'll be enough to buy Matuma Man some time to walk off, but they'll chase it down. SCCC and Unite looking for him. They'll try and cancel GH's TP. Won't be successful, but it doesn't matter for Newbee because they're getting the bigger kill. They'll find Matuma, bring him down. But in terms of sort of long-range catch, it's a little harder for Liquid for sure. They need to have that opening with the shards or a good sprout. Mind Control will sprout out the Sven. He's got the Quelling Blade in his backpack. He's got no way to cut through the trees. He's been surrounded. We'll get the chance to stun, but it doesn't matter. The Exorcism there. The Winter's Curse. Oh, GH is beautiful. He catches 3. The silence, the snowball follows through for Liquid, and it's going to be a full 5-man team-wide. Liquid are just stepping it up every game in this. Liquid head on or manage to try and maintain these walls a little bit better. And talking about the wall problem, a Timmerman going in will be jeweled up, but the stun's there. Global Silence comes out in time, making sure the GH can't get through with the follow-up Winter's Curse. But Timmerman, though, still sitting on maximum health here. Boulder smash by Kaka as they try and hold him back. U9 goes in. Again, he's been sprouted. This time will cut his way out, but Mind Control's there with a wraparound. Lays down hard with the Silver Hedge hit and the Maelstrom that he's now picked up on the Nature's Prophet. And again, there's a big trade at the moment for Liquid. They'll catch Faith as well. Only losing...
Liquid are able to break high ground here. They are thinking about it at least. AC coming in. Yeah, all right, it's a full commitment. Let's go.
Let's see what Newbee can do to stop this. Up to the high ground, they try and go. The jewel's there, and there's the Global Silence. Can they bring down Miracle in time? Yes, they can. Huge amounts of burst. U9 just cleaving through them here with a God Strength. They managed to shut down 2. They've lost KP, but Newbee are holding. And it's a stronghold as well, and they're not quite done. The dust connects onto Mind Control. Kaka throws forward the high ground, chains onto 2. There will be a snowball to bind them sometime. Is it enough to get anyone out there? No, Mind Control's out and down. The third death for Liquid, and Newbee, they are not done yet. They'll move on for a fourth. Kroki trying with the Dukes. Will dodge the roll, but the change there from SCCC, and Newbee, they hold. They cut.
Down to 110 seconds with that.
And
this is the harder hold, actually.
It is. Without your global, you are losing a big tool, but it is just 14 seconds. It's nearly back up. U9 actually going to get the connection straight up to Matumbaman's jump in. Miracle out with the Exorcism. Siphon to force U9 back. They managed to open up to the racks. Damage flying through hard from Matumbaman. The fortification comes out. Newbee, can they hold? Matumbaman still with that Aegis and PKP, of course. There's the jump in the jewel. They'll get it onto Miracle. The silence comes back unavailable. They'll pop it out. They've managed to take down 2. The Aegis has popped as well. Newbee are holding. There'll be a snowball forward from Kroki trying to finish off the kill onto the Legion. Will get KP, but they're going to lose 3. Matumbaman, BKB is trying to man up against Faith. The war cry slowing down his pursuit. Faith with the Ghost Scepter survives. They've lost 4 on Liquid. Matumbaman will get the melee racks. Can he get his way out of here? That's the question. And it looks like he has got the time. He runs out. Kaka looking for the chain slider fist combo from SCCC. Catches out Matumba, and Newbee will finish off Liquid. They lost the melee racks, but they hit. Ground being marked by Kuroki. That's what I Let's get the hell out of there. Kurome Paris like there's the jump though still. Newbee will still find it. The Global Silence and Jewel being popped. GH gets too close. The cleave just rips him down. They've lost the Winter Wyvern on the sidelines. Kuroki will find the kill onto the Earth Spirit. Matumbaman pops the Ultimate of the BKB. Looks towards U9. The Silver Edge from Mind Control limiting the output of the Sven. They do find a third. Out in the tree line, KP will blink away, but Liquid managing to fight past that ultimate. The initiation not strong enough for Newbee. There'll be a buyback from SCCC. U9 has got buyback available, but there's no God Strength. They're massively limited in what they can do here, Newbee, and Liquid are ready to abuse it straight down the mid. They'll clear down the tier 3. Newbee, what can they do with limited options here? SCCC with the jump forward, chains onto 2. Trying their best to hold Liquid away from picking up a second set of racks for the time being. It looks like it may just be enough with the Exorcism running out. Liquid will back. The jewel. They come in. Can they protect Matumbaman? The Solar Crest. The Snowball. It may just be enough to protect him from this jewel. They've got the lockdown on KP. KP's out. Matumbaman survives. The Digital SCCC gets the Silent Fist out. They're falling low, but it doesn't matter. U9's down. There's a dieback from Sven. A dieback from SCCC. And Liquid. They may have they've definitely done it here, Sin. Both cores on Newbee down for 100 seconds. No way for them to get back in this game. GG is called, and Liquid are moving on.
Clearly Liquid's best game in this series.
What a turnaround from game 1 to game 3. This series